Hey, what's up YouTube? Stokes here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to AFK all day. Basically, if you want to get your combat stats up, you want to be looking great. Mine's almost at 99 attack. I was just at 95 attack at the beginning of the week, and I work. I mean, beginning of last week maybe, but I mean, I'm at work all day, and I'm not training this while at home. I'm training this while I'm at work all day, guys, and this is pretty great. I got a great method for everybody if you really want to just get your stats up and look like a boss, you know? So what you're going to need is good tanky gear. Where you're going to be leaving your guy, what you're going to be doing is leaving your guy there for as long as you can while not coming back to the screen. You'll be able to go to work, go to school, go do whatever, okay? So get some good tanky gear with some good offense. And also I like to bring 4 combat potions for this as well. And what you will basically do is go ahead to the Nightmare Zone. This isn't a Nightmare Zone guide video. You should already, everyone kind of understands this. If not, you'll go to your benefits tab over here after you have some points, and you'll buy up as many absorptions as you can right before you go to work or school. Go ahead and buy those out, right? Then you go ahead and talk to Dominic Onion, hit up a dream, get the Rumble Dream, agree to pay 22k. All right, you get a Rumble customizable. That's all you'll need. You go to this coffer, put some coins in, okay? Then you go to the absorption jug or keg over there, and you just take a full inventory of absorptions, okay? Go to drink the potion, set up some good bosses. You'll only want melee bosses, so Count Draenor, Kendall, Tree Spirit, Khazard Warlord, and Bouncer. That's what I like to go with, just because I just like sticking with those guys, okay? Okay, so go ahead and accept and get into the nightmare. Alright, now I've talked to a lot of people who say they log out after about 20 minutes of being AFK in the nightmare, and if you can relate to that, you've actually been doing the Nightmare Zone wrong, okay? As you can see, there's corners. A lot of people like walking into the corners during the nightmare just so they can take less damage from the monsters because they won't swarm you from all 4 sides, but they'll hit you from 2 sides, right? That's totally wrong. You should not do that if you're trying to AFK in Nightmare. The reason being is that if you stand in a corner, you will only get a few monsters at a time that spawn in that area. And once the monsters you've killed spawn farther away, they're not going to come after you anymore, and you'll just be standing there until you log out. And that's your Nightmare Zone GG'd. So, as you can see here, I got 2 guys standing next to me, but I'm missing some monsters. The other guys aren't coming. And they're not going to come until I walk out. See, there's Kendall, and there is the other guy somewhere. But, yeah, like another Count Draenor. Look at that. But, see, they were just kind of waiting for me. They didn't know where I was, and if I would have stayed in the corner the whole time, eventually nobody else would have showed up, and it would have been a lonely, lonely nightmare. Okay, so, now that you understand how to actually do Nightmare if you didn't before, what you will be doing to AFK for 6 hours, and when I say AFK, I mean away from the keyboard. You're going to kind of still be playing the game, barely. What you'll need to do is get an app on your phone called TeamViewer, okay? It's also a program for the computer. I will leave it down below in the link, but you'll be able to basically AFK the game for about an hour at a time, depending if you're about where I'm at on gear and stats. I can AFK for an hour, you know, with this defense level and still get, you know, 50k XP per hour. It's pretty great. It's pretty, or 50 to 70 depending on what I'm doing. So with TeamViewer, if you don't know how it works, is you'll control your computer from another computer or, you know, machine. You know, another. You can use your iPhone, you can use your Android, you can use whatever. They have them on apps now, so you can basically use your RuneScape from your iPhone. Now, this isn't like a touchscreen RuneScape version. With TeamSpeak, you'll have a mouse cursor, and you'll be able to drag it across the screen, okay? So you're not going to be able to do all the fletching and all that cool stuff where you just tap, you know, tap and get XP really quick. But it is very useful if you can AFK Nightmare Zone for an hour, go to work, go to school, park at the parking lot, look at your phone, see that you have 500 absorptions left, and fill back up on your absorptions. Then go into class, go clock into work, hang out for a bit, you know, do your job for about 45 minutes, take a 1-minute break. Get out your phone, go to the bathroom if you need to, take out your phone, log back in, absorb back up. It takes under a minute if you're doing it right, okay? Now, You might log out if you don't come back in time and die. But with TeamViewer, you can also type on a keyboard, so you'll be able to log back in, go back into the nightmare if you want to, all right? It's actually pretty amazing. So with this method, I'm able to get 300 to 400k combat XP in just my attack stats this week per day while I'm at work. And then I come home and I get to play RuneScape, and I get to do whatever I want, because I don't have to worry about getting my combat stats up anymore. It's just something that's going to happen, and I'm getting it faster doing this than I ever would have gotten my combat stats normally. So I think this is great. You know, if you want it to be that no-lifer, but you just can't because you need to have a life, because you got to have a job, you got to go to school because you're a real person, you can do it. You can have it both ways. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, I'm resetting my combat stats there. As you can see, it's pretty... I mean, it's got us average out. But I get roughly, I would say, 60k to 70k, 50 to 70. And yeah, that's just about it, guys. If you're lower levels or you don't have enough money, well, you should have enough money to get some decent tanky gear. What you really want is just some tanky gear to last as long as you can, because the XP is going to come, okay? It's just something you can do while you're not actually going to be able to play the game at all. Instead of being logged out all day, you get stats all day, which is pretty amazing, I think. I'll leave a link down below to the TeamViewer if you guys don't know what it is and need to find it. And if you have any questions, hit me with a comment. I'm happy to answer anything. If it's not working for you or you're confused, yeah, just throw me a comment, shoot me a message in-game, add me at Stokes, and throw your RSN down there, and I'll add you back, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys start grinding and showing up all these high-level, no-life fuckers what it's like to have a real life and be a real boss at RuneScape. GG, peace.